everybody, and hope you're all well. I've had a little request for a yoga for the extremities, so fingers and toes, the head, the nose, which tends to be an area that we tend to neglect quite a lot. So it's been nice, just a little bit of TLC in these little areas, and hopefully you might use this again in the future. Sit yourself down. And you might want a block, you might want some pillows, keep yourself comfortable. And if you've got a chair, if you'd rather sit on a chair, that'd be absolutely fine. Or put your back against a wall, yeah, for a bit of support. So you could just put your pillow underneath your bottom there. And we're just going to start seated. And we're just going to find our lovely equilibrium, our balance between our right and our left side, relaxing the hands. Turn the palms up to the ceiling, give the fingers a little wiggle. And then just settle your shoulders down as you gently lift the heart and you tuck the chin. Close the eyes if that's comfortable for you. Let's just scan the body from top to toe. And notice how you feel today. So the weather's beautiful, which always helps. Just take your time to connect to your breath, deepen the breath. So we're going to go really slow today and enjoy just those little areas that we don't always focus on. Fingers and the toes, and just go at your own pace. We're doing stretching and lengthening, and if you're not used to doing that with your fingers and toes, you might find that it might be a bit too much for you. So you can always do something else if you prefer, or change the poses. Just see how we go. So I'm going to take a nice deep breath in through the nose. And as you exhale slowly, maintaining that lift of the heart, grounding through the back body. Relax the shoulders, grow tall. Imagine somebody's got a piece of string and they're drawing you up from your tail all the way along your spine and out through the crown of your head. Inhale again. Exhale completely. Listen to the breath. Big deep breath in. Long breath out. And then gently open the eyes. And we'll start to open up the neck just by circling the head. Really slowly inhale to lift the chin. Exhale as you draw the chin towards the chest. So circle in one direction. We're connecting to that breath all the time today. Remember, this is your marriage. You're married to your breath. You should love it deeply. Change direction. Inhale as you circle and lift. Exhale as you move down. Chin's drawn towards the chest and bringing it back to the centre. Settle in here. And then just taking your right arm, just take it across your chest. Just hold in the forearm here. A little stretch into your shoulder. This is all connected, the arm, the shoulder. Turn the head to the right as you take your right arm over to the left side. Just a gentle stretch across the upper back of the shoulder. Inhale, and as you exhale, release and change sides. Take hold of your left arm. Gentle stretch across to the right side as you turn your head to look to the left. Or just keep your eyes closed. Keep that lift. Head over heart, heart over pelvis. That alignment. Take a breath in. And as you breathe out, bring it back to the centre. Just open and close the hands, squeeze and shove. This gives us time just to swap the feet over if you're getting uncomfortable. Give them a little shake, or just change position here. Now we're going to extend the arms out in front. Now as you extend your arms in front, notice what's happened to the shoulders. So are we losing them? Just pull them back into the sockets. We're always connecting to the centre, so draw the belly in. And you're just going to turn your right hand down. Yeah? And the left. And then you feel the stretch already. And then turn the right hand up and the left. So the left hand's going to lead this time. Turn it down. Right, left, left. Now see if you can spread your fingers nice and wide. Yeah, big starfish fingers here. Now take a breath in, reach up, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. And as you breathe out, lower, wiggle, 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 lower those hands down to the sides. Drop the shoulders. Keep the chest lifted, sternum lifted. Chin tucked in. Extend the right arm, extend the left arm. Plug those shoulders back in. Spread the fingers wide at this time. So you can feel those lovely stretches in the wrists, in the fingers, in the hands. You're going to turn the right hand down. Left hand, turn that button. I'm going to turn that right hand back up. Left hand back up. Change sides. Left, right, right, left. Draw that belly in. Inhale, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle up to the top. Exhale, rain it down. Drop those shoulders. Keep that lift. I'm going to take the hands and reach out in front. So, the left hand's going to come over to the right palm. And you're just going to give it a little rub there in the centre of the palm. And just rub your finger and your thumb along to your thumb. Give it a little wiggle and just gently ease it back. Yeah, where does it want to go? So some people are quite flexible. They can pull the thumb back quite a lot. But just go where you can go. Wiggle along. Give that index finger. Yeah, give it a little wiggle and then just give it a stretch. Can you pull it back? Play around with it. Move along. We've got our middle finger there. Give it a wiggle. Not too much tension in your fingers. Give it a stretch. Whoa. Let it go. Move along. Ring finger coming up. Relax that ring finger. Give it a little wiggle. Give it a little stretch. And let it go. Teeny weeny little finger. And give it a stretch. Oh, let it go. Wiggle. Squeeze them tight. Tight fist. And let it go. Relax. Subtle movements. Notice how your right arm feels. If you feel you need to give yourself a couple of shoulder rolls, then do so. And then let's change sides. So we're going to extend the arms out again. Spread the fingers wide. Press the palms towards me. And then we're going to take our right hand this time. And just take your thumb and forefinger into that left hand. Give it a little massage there. And take the thumb and forefinger along the thumb. There, as you turn it and wiggle it, circle, easing it back. So it may feel a bit tighter than the other side. As you move along here, we do the same here. We take a wiggle, the finger, both directions. Give it a little stretch as you ease it back. And we move to the big middle finger as we circle. So no tension. Just keep that arm extended as you ease that middle finger back there. Nearly there, ring finger. Circle that ring finger. Give it a stretch. Nearly there. Last one. Teeny weeny little finger, wiggle it around a bit, give it a pull, stretch it back, squeeze it tight, those feet around. If you need to, extend them out. Relax the arms aside, palms are turning up. So we'll turn the palms up, and as we breathe in, we're going to lift the hands up. As we breathe out, we're going to bring the hands together to the heart. Prayer position, press the palms strong, keeping the chest lifted, chin tucked in. Now interlock the fingers, inhale, reach away. Stretch out through the wrists, the fingers, the arms. Exhale, start to lift. Inhale, keep moving up. Exhale at the top. Can you find a little bit more? Take another breath in, lift from the pelvic floor as well. And let it go. Again, flick those palms up. Inhale, reach, spread those fingers really, really wide. We're going to interlock those fingers. See if you can interlock them the other way. Say what? Take a little stretch over to the right, so stretching through the left side of the body. Oh, inhale back to the center. Exhale over to the left. Inhale back to the center. Lift, lift, lift. And as you exhale, reach forward. Stretch out the shoulders, the arms, the fingers, and let it go. Place the hands on the shins, on the thighs, wherever it feels comfortable. Palms facing the ceiling. Close the eyes for a second and breathe. Long, slow, easy breaths. How does it feel? Inhale, exhale, open the eyes. So we're going to give the fingers a little wiggle and just place the hands behind. As you extend your legs out, bend the knees and support with the hands behind there. And just rock your knees from side to side. Let your legs go all floppy. They're probably aching a little bit. You've been sat down for a bit, so give them a little bit of TLC. And then as we come into a seated position, our stick shape. If you're uncomfortable, then you could always bend your knees. So you might want to put pillow under your bottom if you feel you're having to push yourself forwards to lift yourself up. Again, you might want to put your back against the wall. So the arms are just going to rest on the thighs. The hands are having a little rest. And we're just going to windscreen wipe the feet. So turn the feet to the right and to the left, to the right and to the left, to the right and further to the left, to the right and further to the left. Bring it back to the centre, wiggle the toes. You're going to point the right foot, flex the left foot. You're going to point the left foot, flex the right foot, stand, and change, and change, and change, and change, and relax. Give the legs a shake. Now we're going to take the right foot. Now you might want to use a pillow for support, but if you can, place it over the opposite thigh. And a little massage here. So you're massaging into your foot. So you can use your thumb, you can use both hands. As you go in nice and deep, notice any tight areas. Yeah, so you're just giving it a little bit of a squeeze, a bit of a massage, working your way up to your toes. And something I love to do with my feet, and don't worry if you can't do it, but if you can, I like to put my fingers in between my toes there. So it's a bit hard to get there. But once you're in, let your toes relax. You just work into those toes. Oh, a few cracks there. So give them a wiggle. Circle your foot. Now your toes will be tight. They'll want to take over, but relax. You do the work with your hand. Roll, rolling through the ankle, also extending through the toes. Lovely. One more time. Let's go back to that massage there. Getting right to the end of the toes there, giving a little pull. Flat. And shake it out. And we'll move over to the other side. So same on the other side. I'm just going to take your left foot this time. You might want to put that pillow underneath here. You might want to put your back against the wall. This side might be tighter. You could put it over your thigh there. As we move, first of all, we massage into the foot. Digging our thumbs. Use both hands if you can, really get in nice and deep. Yeah, manipulate through your foot. And working your way up towards your toes there. The instep. Really stretching, manipulating that fascia in the bottom of your feet. Giving those toes a little wiggle. Whatever feels good to you. What I like to do, as I said before, is put my fingers inside my toes. They don't always want to go there. And then just give it a little circle there. So you're stretching out through the toes. You're working into the ankles, the front of the feet. Really all that area. And hey, doesn't it feel good? Nearly there now with those feet. And then give it a little shake. Wait. Give it a pat. And wiggle it away. So we're going to lengthen through the right foot, lengthen through the left foot, lengthen through the right foot, lengthen through the left foot. Flex the feet, tighten up those quads, press the back of the knees into the ground, lift up nice and tall. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, keep that lift, keep that length. You're going to bring yourself into Cossack Arms. Lift the chest, take another breath in. Can you notice I'm flexing my feet? Now, as you turn to the right, I want you to point your left foot. Exhale. Inhale back to the centre. As you turn to the left, point your right foot. Inhale. Exhale. So we're pointing the opposite foot and we're flexing the side that we're turning to. So we're flexing as we turn to the side and we're pointing the opposite leg. So keeping those hips still, keeping that belly button lifted, chest lifted, the crown of the head reaching up towards the ceiling. We'll do toe more. We bring it back to the centre and we let it all go. Everything has a wheel. So we're going to move over now onto our hands and knees. And we're doing really well. And we've been sat for a long time, so a couple of cat-cows here. So we all know where we're going. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. And as you breathe in, send that bum back, drop that belly, rotate the shoulders down and away from the ears and shine the chest forwards. Exhale into cat, inhale into cat. So moving at your pace, using your breath. And then take yourself back into tabletop with that nice flat back. And we're going to take the right hand and just turn the fingers of the right hand towards you. So you might not be able to do this. You might feel a little bit too uncomfortable in your wrist. So you might be up onto your fingers. If you're giving your fingers a little stretch, that's fine. But if you can put that right hand flat there, and then just ease through the heel of your hand and back. Try to keep the fingers spread nice and wide, straighten out those fingers and continue to breathe as and when you need to. So we get a nice stretch in the wrist this time. Of course the fingers are all stretching because we're stretching them apart, nice and wide. And then we release and we change sides. Just going to place the fingers forwards. Spread the fingers nice and wide. And as we rock backwards and forwards, this time I want you to really grip into the mat. Grip. So strength and exercise this time for the fingers, the hands, the muscles of the fingers, the muscles of the palms as you grip into that mat. And that's something we mention a lot of the time when we're moving through our poses in yoga. And then we just shake it out. So we're going to rest back in child's pose for a second. Knees as wide as the mat, big toes touching. Let the bottom rest back. And also to give us a nice little stretch, bring your hands into prayer, but reverse prayer behind the head. So forehead rests either on a pillow or on the mat. We press our palms together behind our head. And if you wiggle your elbows towards the front of the mat, you feel that lovely stretch in the backs of the arms, the triceps. If you want to take another position, please do. Take a nice deep breath in between those thighs. Use that space. Exhale, press the palms together. Take one more breath in, and as you breathe out, let it go. Wiggle those fingers. Inhale, lift. Exhale, set yourself up again. So we're doing the same on the other side. That left hand, we're going to turn it around and then just try and flatten the palm on the floor and just ease it back a touch. Let's check that little finger's behaving itself. See if you can extend that thumb a little bit more as you rock backwards and forwards there. Lovely stretching the wrists, the upper arms. And then swap it around and just changing sides there. So as you're moving forwards, giving those fingers a wiggle, you're gripping into the mat, grip, squeeze. So you're trying to pick the mat up with your fingers. Breathe as and when you need to. Keep lifting that belly up as well. Take one more breath in. And as you breathe out, I want you to rotate the right hand. If you can do this, if you can't, normal cat-cow, rotate the left hand. You're going to stick that butt out behind, drop that belly, inhale, send your chest forwards, press into those palms, dig into the heels of your hands. Exhale, rounding through that spine. Cat-cow, inhale. Strong arms, exhale. One last time, inhale. Exhale. And shake it out. Shake it out. As you shake it out, I just want you to sit back for a second. Now, if it's comfortable for you, you can sit back in hero. You can place cushion underneath. If this is just not available for you, if your knees are uncomfortable, just sit in a normal position. Let's take a nice deep breath in here. As you breathe out, lift up nice and tall. Now we're going to take the arms, reach behind, interlock the fingers. Inhale, squeeze the shoulder blades down the back, gently lift the chin. Exhale, stay here for a second. Tighten around that lower rib cage. Inhale, see if you can lift your arms away from your back without lifting your shoulders up to your ears. Exhale, let it go. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Squeeze and release. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Squeeze and release. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Squeeze. Shake it. Now, if you're seated, if you want to have a try here, come onto your knees. Can you curl your toes under? Now, watch out for that naughty little toe, because it doesn't always want to curl under. So, just notice where it's going there. And then we're just sitting back on the heels for a second and smiling. So some people are quite capable of doing this for a very long time. Some of us, like me, a couple of seconds and then it's, oh. So just see if you can hold it for a couple of seconds because it's actually a wonderful stretch for your toes. If you need to take the weight forwards, you can. Slide your hands along your thighs. Drag it back up. Inhale, drag those hands back up. Exhale. How we're doing? Everybody okay? Exhale. Slide it forwards. Placing the backs of the feet down on the ground. Take a breath in. And as you breathe out, tuck that belly in. Lift those hip points. Press into your shins, the back of your feet, and lift. Just for 4, for 3. Relax those facial muscles. 2. And 1. Release. Curl the toes under. Inhale. You know where we're going. Exhale, squeeze, send that tail down, press into all 5 fingers equally and slowly peel yourself up into your down dog. Now I want you to take an half dog today. So spread the fingers wide, hands towards the ends of the mat, arms extended, gap between the ears and the shoulders, and bend the knees. So we're halfway here and we're going to slowly bend that left knee and straighten that right leg. So see if you can press the heel of your right foot into the ground, and then bend the right and swap. Extend left. So don't forget your connection to your center. You're squeezing belly in and up. You're breathing in and out as you draw that heel down to the earth. Press. Now coming onto both toes. Inhale, bend those knees a little bit more. Exhale, lift those hips up to the sky. Lift, 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 lift. And send those heels down, down, down. Tighten up those quads. Draw the belly in. Stronger arms. Lengthen through the side body. Take another breath in. Look forward. Soften the knees. As you breathe out, either walk normally or walk forwards on your toes. Taking tiny, tiny steps. Walking yourself to the front of the mat. Bend the knees, relax the shoulders. Let's use this forward fold, this inversion, to take some deep breaths. Let that oxygen circulating all over the body, particularly towards the head. Bend and soften the knees. And notice the toes. And we're nearly there, team. We're going to slide our right hand under the right foot, our left hand under the left foot. We're going to use our feet to massage our hands. So you're going to press your toes into your hands and gently see if you can draw your belly and pull away. And not only do you feel a lovely stretch in the wrists and the fingers, that massage in the hands, I also think it's a great stretch for your calves as well. Take a breath in, press, extend those legs. Can you send your chest towards your thighs? Let your head relax. Exhale. Slide that right hand down. Slide that left hand down. Give it a little shake. Take a breath in. And as you breathe out, slowly start to climb back up to standing. Inhale. Lift the head. Exhale, settle the shoulders. Drop the shoulders. Notice how you breathing in and out. Feel that weight nicely balanced between the right and the left side. Trust yourself. Close your eyes. So feel the inside, the outside of the foot connecting to the earth, pressing into the mat. Take the weight forwards, take the weight back. Soften the knees a touch and then extend them, lift up out of the hips. Tuck the tail under. See if you can lift the sternum a little bit more. Shoulders are relaxing. The crown of the head is reaching up towards the ceiling. And see if you can find just a little bit more. And breathe. We're going to take a breath in as we send those hands up to the sky. Bring the hands back to the heart. And whisper to yourself, Namaste.